It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got some Tom MacDonald today. It's called Charlie. I assume by now everybody is aware of what happened with Charlie Kirk. Like it says on the screen, yesterday in a violent act of cowardice, an assassin took Charlie Kirk's life. My heart goes out to his wife, his 2 children, and to his millions of loyal supporters. All proceeds from this song will be donated. Rest in peace, Charlie. I actually made a video where I talked about this on my main channel, which by the time this goes up should also be up there. I'll try to remember to link it down below. I didn't plan on making a video, but the shit that I'm seeing on Twitter of people celebrating and laughing, it blew my mind. I've done a lot of Charlie Kirk reactions on a channel that I don't really do anymore, and all those got deleted, and it was a bunch of different stuff. I was low-key kind of diving into some of the political topics, but I'm not really a big politics person, but I was like, you know what? I just want to hear what some of these talking points are. And I did a lot of reactions to him, and I didn't agree with everything. And sometimes I did even feel like he was divisive, but then there was other times where I was like, oh, okay, I understand it. Or the more I listened to him, I understood some of the things I thought were divisive, and I understood where he was coming from. And it's just one of those things where it's like, just like with everybody in life, I don't agree with everything. I agreed with some of the things, didn't agree with others. At what point do you feel like this man should die? Like, that's what I'm not really understanding. And I don't like the argument of, well, he inspired people to do horrible things or something because he felt this way or that. It's like, no, he just debated based on statistics. Anybody who took the shit that he said and then ran with it and did horrible shit, they're horrible people already. If it wasn't Charlie Kirk, it was going to be some other random dude that they came across on YouTube that encouraged them to do something stupid. Or they're going to watch a movie and go stab somebody. Like, they're already crazy. Like, you can't, I just don't understand that. And so I don't know. This isn't. I'm already going in. I could go on forever about, because this shit really bothered me to see that. I'm team people at the end of the day. F the left, F the right, F all the sides. I'm here for people. People are like, we need to get back to the roots of what matters. It's people. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. We lost the path. We lost we lost the plot. So let's dive into this and let's see what this was. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more to talk about.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed the father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud. And you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good man tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Yo, first of all, shout out to him for coming, because this is pretty well put together for on the spot to do it today. You know what I'm saying? So respect to that. And yeah, it just, it doesn't make sense. Like, you can get shot for what you say, for your own opinion, for your own beliefs on things. And what's wild to me, though, is the thought process of people celebrating, thinking like it's a victory for them because they've somebody that they didn't like, that opposed them is no longer here. And I'm like, and I talk about this in the main channel video, so I'm not going to go too deep into it, but it's like, I'm just like, imagine 2 people arguing and debating something on a stage in front of an audience, and one of them resorts to punching the other one. Most people in that audience are going to feel like you lost the debate. Like, so the other person must be right because you didn't have the words to negate what they were saying, and so you resorted to violence, which is kind of like an admission of defeat. Right. So then it's so in that sense alone, it's almost like you're saying, OK, well, Charlie was saying some shit. Instead of us just putting someone up there to negate what he's saying and them creating their own platform and putting his down, you know what I mean? Because you're on the right side. That's what you believe. Right. Instead, he gets killed. And I guess I don't understand that, because everyone that supported Charlie is only going to support him that much more. So you've just strengthened that side, basically. And then on top of that, the people that are there for the person that swung at the other guy, aka the killer, whatever, you know, the left, whatever, however you want to look at it, those people Some of them are going to do this. They're going to celebrate. They're going, oh yeah, punch him again. Da, 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 da. But there also are going to be some people that might be on the fence on that side. And those people on the fence might be like, what just happened? Like, I was on the fence, but I was kind of leaning towards your side because I believed that in what you're saying. I thought that you were going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were going to beat him in the debate, or you were going to, you know what I'm saying? You were going to prove our side. You were going to prove our point. But instead you hit him. You know what I'm saying? It's like you inevitably might turn some people to the other side now because they're like, well, what just happened, right? I was kind of on your side, but I'm kind of still back and forth and trying to figure this out. But now I've seen this, and it's like, so you don't have arguing points. You don't have, like, you just want someone to die and celebrate that because you don't like what they're saying instead of combating it. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? So you might push people over there. Also, if there was people on the fence that were leaning a little towards Charlie but still unsure, and we're like, you know what, maybe I'll go to the other side. Like, I don't know yet. Like, you just strengthened their support of that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, wow, they killed. Like, I don't know how to explain it in the best words. I feel like I did it better in my main channel video, but it's like, you're not accomplishing what you think you're accomplishing. Like, you're just making your side look weaker, and the other side that you're so against look stronger and look like maybe what they're saying holds merit or has something to it, because instead of just proving them wrong, you're trying to kill them. So logic would tell me that is it because you can't prove them wrong? And so now you've resorted to another, you know what I'm saying? I don't really understand it, but I guess people are going to do what they do. It's weird to me. You're also basically saying that it's okay to kill people for having an opinion on something different than yours. So what if one day you're out somewhere and you have a different opinion from someone and they decide to shoot you? You're kind of saying that that's okay that they did that, because you might think, well, my opinion's a safe opinion. My opinion isn't harming anybody, but the other person might feel differently about your opinion. Like, let's just say that someone on the other side's opinion is like, let's just say you have an opinion on trans and you yourself are trans. And you're like, well, we're not doing that, right? And you're like, well, my opinion is harmless. Just let me live. Let me do what I want to do, right? And what if they now look at your opinion and think, well, no, you're doing horrible things to the kids. And so they see you as a threat. I'm just making random stuff off the top of my head, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we're making it okay to say that if someone says something we don't agree with, or if they have a belief we don't agree with, then we should be able to just kill them. That's what we're basically saying. And that is a dangerous path to go down on so many different levels. And the fact that people are celebrating and not realizing that they're enforcing that path is insanity to me.
Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband.
Facts.
And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries, Charlie.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. I saw Nova post on Twitter, which I assume everybody that's watching this video knows, you know, Nova and Tom, they together. And I don't know if they're married, so that's why I didn't say wife, but either way. And she's like, you know, like, this is crazy for me to see because my husband spreads a message himself. Got a very big following. He's in front of a lot of eyes, and a lot of people don't like him because of it. So it's like, is this going to be our future at some point because somebody disagrees with him? That's crazy to me. That's absolutely crazy to me that is even a thought that people have to have.
We'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up. I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us.
Let's go back to like 2000. Shit crazy nowadays, man.
And I can't just be quiet. So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
This is a crazy, crazy situation, man. It really is. It really, really is. I feel like I was very incoherent throughout this video, which I apologize. It's just a lot going through my head. I'm tired. I just did the main channel video, so I already kind of gave all my points and stuff. And I don't know, man. I'm gonna put a link down below if anybody wants to watch me ramble over there. But I feel like I feel like I give at least 3 good points out of many more that can be made as to why this is not positive, why it's not a good thing, why it doesn't even benefit the side that's celebrating it, and just what this can mean in the future. Like, it's just crazy, man. At the end of the day, I'm team people. Like, I'm team people. F the left, F the right. I don't care about that shit. I don't care about it. That shit is the least important thing in the world to me. What matters to me is people. And it's like, I feel like we've gotten to a point where we've let the internet and social media like brainwash us, and people get down these paths, and it's like, yo, it's not like that. I go out every day in life. I run into different people of different races, of different colors, of different backgrounds. I've known many people that lean more left or lean more right. Bro, we all get along. Like, we all just be chilling and having a good time and having fun together and stuff. What you see online and on social media is not really reminiscent of the majority. It's not. It's absolutely crazy that it's like people feel that way. And so they go down these dangerous paths of just absolute insanity, it feels like. And I can't help but think like 2020 was a part of it, because I feel like everyone having to get stuck inside and be by themselves and couldn't really go and do shit. I think a lot of people lost their shit. A lot of people's marbles got tossed around a little bit. That's why I truly feel that way. I've always been a hermit, like my alone time. So when that shit happened, it didn't even, I was just kept doing the same shit I've been doing, sitting in my room, making videos, doing the shit that I do. So it didn't affect me, but I feel like from the outside looking, I watched this shit happen. And a lot of people lost their shit. A lot of people just came out of that a lot different. And I think that that's the case with a lot of this. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. Because, I mean, it was divisive before that, but it got so much worse after that. It's not even funny. So I don't know, man. We got to find a way through this as people. So yeah, I don't know. As a mixed black man, because I'm not fully black Italian, but as a mixed black man, I'm black when I go places. People would not consider me white. And as somebody that I don't represent the right or the left, I represent logic. To me, sometimes the right has logical things that they say and that they want to do. Sometimes the left has logical things that they say and they want to do. I stick in the center and I just go with what makes sense, because to me, that is what makes sense. This whole picking sides shit is crazy to me too. But if we're going to pick a side, let's not go extreme. It's the extreme of both sides that are really ramping up a lot of the shit that's happening in life. And it's becoming a problem. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing a lot of us can do about it, but just kind of sit here and hope that things change. And yeah, it's honestly a lot of, like, I can go in for hours about this. Shit has been fueled by the media, by different things like that. There's so many different things that have just kind of come together and just left us in this state of just fuckery, if I'm being honest with you. And it's not good, man. It's not good. Like, disconnect for a little bit. Don't celebrate somebody dying. Like, I'm unhappy with all the people that are laughing and celebrating it, but I'm gonna make myself. I'm not gonna go to the step of, well, you should die too, or you should. I want to see this happen to that. I don't want nothing to happen to nobody, man. I want everyone to just get along. I know it'll never happen, but I just feel like that's the best method. I'm not gonna let either side ever deter me from my thoughts of just wanting peace and happiness and love for everybody, because as soon as I let either side do that to me, I feel like I've given in. I feel like I've let them win, when they've been able to draw me out from the person that I am to this person that I don't want to be. And I think there's a lot of people that have got caught up in that space and don't realize it. And I feel like it's time to dial yourself back, man. Anyways, hopefully this is coherent to some extent. I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you thought down below. I will catch you in the next one, homie.